Hi Plant Fam, I hope you're all having a good day today. I thought today would be a good day to look at some pink plants, and then of course we are going to talk about the scams. But let's talk about the scams first, and then we'll go ahead and end on a high note. I have all kinds of pink plants on my list, from very common, easy to find pink houseplants to unicorn level, crazy rare. So let's do it. The Philodendron pink Congo is the biggest known pink plant scam right now, but this is growing. I'm starting to see that this hormone does work in other varieties of philodendron. So be really careful if you are seeing an amazing pink philodendron as to what's going on. We're gonna get into some real pink philodendron. Yes, plural, on my list. But watch out for these, watch out for this coloration. There are people in other countries who are buying these plants knowing that they are injected with hormones and that they will revert from their pink color. But I am still keeping it as a scam because the sellers are not the ones divulging this information. It is the customers who either do or do not know that these are injected with hormones that should have the opportunity to decide if they want to buy this or not. So you are a scam until I see sellers saying this is injected with a hormone, it will revert back to green. Then you can be taken off the scam list. All right? Okay. The first plant on my list is the Tradescantia Nanook. Now this is a very common plant that is sold in greenhouses all across the US, and you can get very easily. You can see the most common variety is the purple variety. This is one that when I worked in the greenhouse, we grew this for years and was a huge seller. The Nanook is less cultivated throughout the US, but it is still widely grown. I would not spend more than $20 on a fully rooted plant, down to just a few dollars for a cutting. And that is what I am seeing in a lot of my groups and a lot of the reputable sellers. This is not an expensive plant, it's just really beautiful. Number 2 on my list is Begonia braviramosa. I am quite interested in this. As you know, I love my begonias. So this one is on my list. And Dakota's list too. He's quite excited about this one, but I'm moving on to the third one, so sorry codes. Number 3 on our list is the Calathea rosea. The Calathea rosea is the ultimate pink Calathea. If you'll direct your attention thusly, you can see it has a huge pink center and then a little border of green around the outside. Now, if you're not giving this guy enough light, he'll start telling you in the pink. You can see it's really dark pink here. The less light it gets, the pink will get a little paler. If it's not getting enough light, you'll notice that this is a very pale, whitish cream pink. Give it some more sunlight, and they'll be happy. I love this guy. I definitely suggest you check him out. And next we have the Triostar Stromanthe. This is sold sometimes as a Calathea, but it is truly a Stromanthe. We kind of consider them to be in the prayer plant family. I have some more fussy prayer plants, but I am hearing great things about how this one is an easier care plant, how it can get really big, and it wants humidity. They don't want a lot of stuff in their water, just prayer plants in general. I know some people say they just use their tap water for these plants and it's just fine. You have really good water. So if you are finding that your leaves are crisping, you're not overwatering, it's not in direct sun or really little sunlight, it might be your water. Number 5 on the list, of course, is Philodendron Pink Princess, the world's ugliest pink princess philodendron. Here is my newest leaf. It is variegated, but it is brown, ugly variegation. The pink princess will get all types of color of variegation on the leaves. It will get pink. You can see the one up here has pink with a black stripe, red, brown, white, a very dirty, ugly cream color that's almost yellow. So it does give you a variety of colorings. I'm not quite to a point where I feel like I need to cut it back, that it's reverted on me yet. Also, you might be able to see this down in the pot here. I have a second growth point right there. It might be a little hard to see, but I do have it right here, second growth point. So I'm gonna kind of let it be, new leaf. I'm gonna let it be and we'll see. This is so hot on the market right now, but do not get discouraged if you're not finding it. Do not pay a ton of money if you are not finding it. It is widely grown, cultivated throughout the US. Give it a little bit of time. This is gonna come up more and more and your price is gonna go back down. Yes, the price is gonna go back down. I've noticed that the price on this plant has jumped just this year. You were able to get small plants of this for $75 earlier. Now I am seeing it go up to $100, $125. $75 is a lot of money too. That's legitimate. It is in such high demand right now. You're gonna pay more for this plant. If you can give it a little bit of time, give it a couple of years, it's gonna be grown far more places. You can pay less for it. It's just all about what you want to pay. It is time to look at a unicorn. The next on my list is Philodendron inami, iname. Pronunciation for me on this one is not going to happen. If you can help me out or know the pronunciation for this, hit me up on Insta. Let's talk about it. But this is total unicorn status. You can see it looks like it is also injected with hormone, but it is not. The leaves on this philodendron come out a bright pink color and they do mature to a green. They are also noted by the seller that it will mature to a green color. You guys, I have seen this come up on auction and it is almost $1,000 when it goes. So it is a unicorn and it is expensive. NSC Tropicals is auctioning off this plant. I do see it come up almost every week, so they have a few in stock. And it is a hybrid that they discovered when they were in Japan, or that was given to them, I think, from another seller in Japan. And it is the only place that I have seen it in the US. If you've seen it other places, comment down below. Maybe some people in the plant fam are interested in this one. All right, 3 left, and the last one is a total unicorn. Begonia Rex Indian Summer, total wantless plant for me. I haven't really seen it come up in the US. I actually have been seeing it in other countries more often. So if you guys have any information on this, I have been looking at Steve's Leaves, which has a huge begonia index, and I have not seen it come up. But this is a beautiful showstopper begonia. It is a Rex variety, so obviously if you grow it indoors, it's gonna die back on you in the winter a little bit. You'll have a little bit of crisping on your leaves, you'll lose a few, but do not panic because it will grow from that rhizome. And as long as you keep your care practices up for it, give it adequate sun, humidity, watering, it will perk back up for you in the spring and really in the late winter. So let me know if you guys see this one because I really want it. Second to last on my pink plant list is Ceropegia woody variegata. This to me looks like the abaxial side of the plant is where the pink is having its party. If any of you have this plant and you think I am being catfished, let me know. I have seen a lot of string of heart plants. I have seen a lot with pink and different colors on the leaves. So drop me a comment or hit me up on the Insta. I want to see your string of hearts because this one doesn't interest me too much, but I know people that get them fall in love with them. So what am I missing here? Tell me what I'm missing. And finally, we have made it to the pink unicorn of my dreams. Hoya pubic calyx, Royal Hawaiian Purple Splash. I get it, it is a purple plant. I do not care. This has beautiful pink blotches all across the leaf, so I am counting it, and it is my number 9, so it is my favorite. If you have a Hoya, you know the addiction is real. Once you get into them, you want all different types of varieties. They have such waxy leaves, that's why they're also referred to as the wax plant. And you can get many of these varieties throughout the US. I see Crimson Queen is a very big seller right now, and this is available at all sorts of locations, from major greenhouses to grocery stores to, of course, the private small sellers on eBay, Facebook, and Etsy. I hope you all enjoyed spending some time with me today looking at pink plants, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Kojo's Tropicals.